but you can't help but think Keshav Maharaj, as you pointed out, will be the key. He was with Mike Haseman just a short while ago.
Forensics here and show you why Maharaj is going to be such a threat on day 5. I mean, this is the body of work so far from the guys. Let's just point out 81 overs for Lyon. Outstanding stuff. His lengths are good. That's really good work from him. And Maharaj also, I mean, it's pretty tidy. There's a couple of wide ones, but that's the left-handers also. It's all around the 83% mark as well, so that's fine. But let's get to the important part of this, because Lyon was getting some serious turn and bounce. Now let's have a look at this. The height, the bounce that Lyon was getting. I mean, let's just put a little drawing here and just show you how much he was getting above the stumps. I mean, that's a huge lot of balls above the stumps versus the ones from Maharaj that are going to be below the stumps. Perhaps a little bit higher, that square, but that's why he's going to be such a threat, because he's not getting so much bounce. He's getting some turn, perhaps not as much turn, but he's going to be a bigger threat because his target area is better than Lyon because of the bounce that he was getting. So here's just a sample of some deliveries. This is Nathan Lyon, gives you an idea. The degrees of spin, 5.67, lots of spin there. Also the left-handers, 48 deliveries, by the way. They played and missed at. So that's a lot of playing and missing for the South Africans. And this is Maharaj, the blue stream. You can see he's not getting the bounce. So it's a very different situation, and that's why Keshav Maharaj is going to be such a threat on day 5 here. And I'm just going to draw a little line there to let you know that all those deliveries of that little sample are below the stumps, and that's why the player's going to have to bowl a lot of bat at a lot of these deliveries, or face a lot of these deliveries. Now what I've got is the speeds. Now this is going to be interesting for Shane to have a look at. He always talks about the speeds of the bowlers. We've got the first test, second test, third test, fourth test, red ball, blue ball, green ball, and also yellow. So let's have a look at Nathan Lyon comparison. This is red. Look where Lyon is. First test speed, 90 k's per hour, and you can see that Keshav Maharaj is about 79. Then a little bit quicker in the second test for Lyon. Maharaj is getting a little bit quicker. You've got the third test, you've got Lyon is about the same. Kesh is just increasing a bit. And that's probably where he needs to be, and that's where he's going to be. So you've got here all about 90 k's per hour for Lyon. But have a look at this little rise here and the work from Keshav Maharaj. And I'm just going to draw a little line here because I know Shane's going to like this. He's going to be around about there today, because that's the speed now that he wants to work at. So I want to get some comments about that from Shane, because I think that's very important. I also just want to point out Morne Morkel's pitch map. This is third test, day 4. And just see what he did in day 4. And now let's have a look at fourth test. This will swap to the length that he bowled, 56%. With the short deliveries, this is going to mix around a little bit, and straight away you can see the length that he bowled, 72% on a good length. So I think there's a situation where Morne Morkel's fuller. He's going to be a little bit slower. He's going to really be good on this surface as well. But the important thing, as I showed there, is the improvement, and I think that Maharaj has been brilliant in this series, and where he's got the zone, he's got it right.